Wednesday, November 23rd, 6:48 p.m. State your name again.
All
right, and do you acknowledge that you drive this vehicle right here?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much. It is Wednesday, November 23rd, about 6:46 p.m. Please state your name. All right, and who do you work for? All right, do you acknowledge that you backed into my truck on the driver's side and broke my mirror?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did anybody coerce you into saying this? All right. Did anybody tell you to say that, though? Did anybody tell you to say it?
Say what?
Did anybody tell you to make those statements?
No.
Did I tell you to say that? Did anybody tell you to say what you just said?
No.
Okay.
What's going on with the truckers? I think this is a great conversation to talk about right here, because in your trucking career, at one point in time, there's a chance that you're going to hit something, or somebody's going to hit you, or some type of fender bender, and you need to know what to do. So in this situation, David Rico got into a little fender bender at a truck stop. It seems like with a prime driver. It looks like the prime driver possibly backed up and destroyed his mirror when backing up. And he is recording this prime driver and pretty much getting a statement from him that, yes, he did do this, and people are going into the comment and saying, why is this dude being such a douchebag when the guy accepts blame already? Get insurance details and move on. And David Rico says, of course, I did this because the police would not file a report, so there's not going to be any official documentation as to what happened. I don't want Prime to be able to weasel out of having to pay for the repairs on my truck without documentation like this. It then becomes my word against theirs, and Prime would make some crap up for sure, which would end up with me having to pay another $1,000 to get a new mirror, not to mention the lost revenue that I would be unable to recover from a settlement against them. And so when you think about that, what are your thoughts? Do you think that David Rico was in the wrong for filming this prime truck driver and pretty much getting a statement from him that he did do this? Or do you think that what this other gentleman said, that he was wrong for filming and possibly interrogating this other truck driver? Comment down below. But the honest truth is, hey, for whatever reason, if the police aren't willing to make a police report and you're able to get the other truck driver to say, yes, I am taking blame for this, then I think it's going to help you out, in court, in case or whatnot. I am not a lawyer. I will do my best to get a accident lawyer on here so that we can have that conversation. But, what are your thoughts? Do you think David Rico did the right thing by filming and getting documentation for this, or did he do the wrong thing? Mother truckers, comment down below, because these things can happen, and we want to make sure that, especially if you're not at fault, you don't get the bear of it all, if you know what I mean. Mother truckers, comment down below.
This is JP from Law by JP. I'm a licensed and practicing attorney down here in the state of Florida. And my good buddy Alex over from Mother Trucker News decided to give me a call and ask me for my opinion on a particular matter. Seems that two truckers had a little bit of an issue. There was one that backed up into another. I guess this is all on video. I haven't seen the video, so I'm not privy to exactly what happened. But from my understanding, one guy backed up into the other, and police came out. I guess they didn't want to give a report. They should have. That's par for the course. They're supposed to, SOP, standard operating procedures, that they make the report. But I guess they decided not to do it in this case because they deemed the value to be so insignificant. But I guess this prompted the victim in this case to whip out their phone and get a recorded statement from the person who caused the impact. What are my recommendations? What are my thoughts as an attorney on this? Well, I think he did the right thing with respect to trying to get as much evidence as possible, because you never know. That guy could come back and say that the victim caused the accident, and you want to try to avoid that at all costs. So good on him for that. I was told that he was a little nasty to the other guy. I don't think that's appropriate. I know tempers can flare, but they can flare on both sides, and you really don't want to make things worse if you don't have to. You never know what the other person's been through. And so, I guess in this case, all's well that ends well. He didn't really have any malice or any malicious intent. So so in that case, good. Now, next thing he's going to probably want to do is make a claim against the other person's insurance. With that, you also run the risk that your vehicle's value is going to be diminished due to the fact that now it's been involved in an accident. So, double-edged sword there. You will get the thing repaired through insurance, but you may also want to ask for a diminished value claim on the truck itself. So keep that in mind. Not a lot of people know that. But yeah, all's well that ends well. I hope that his mirror gets fixed, and thankfully that's all that happened. And what advice can I give you before I leave? Well, get a dash cam for your truck. Okay, stuff like this happens all the time, and not everybody's that nice enough to just say, hey, I did it, particularly when you're talking about bigger dollars and cents. So definitely going to recommend you get a dash cam for your truck and have that on at all times. And hey, follow me on Law by JP on all the social media platforms for good advice. All right, guys? Hey, Alex, thanks so much for letting me know what happened, and I hope this helps. Thanks, guys. God bless. Take care.